Hello every peeps. It is I Microsoft Sam. Today, I would get myself ready for yet another horrible day. Hooray.
Hate to burst your bubble, but I have some pretty concerning news. Microsoft Anna has escaped from the Phantom Zone after you sent her there when telling her to leave you and your precious property alone. I've also noticed that Mike's no-good cousin Zeke has hired Clippy to aid him in making an exact clone of you. You know, Clippy was a former assistant in older versions of Microsoft Office. A relic of your past, well, our company's, actually.
Oh, Clippy. Really? Next to Microsoft Bog and Bonzi Buddy, Clippy is such a fucking obnoxious little paperclip who asks people to help with their letters, over and over again. Thank God Office XP has disabled him by default, and completely removed altogether from Office 2007 onwards. I'm very glad that I have Prodi with me instead of that annoying metallic shit.
Glad that you finally have me as your virtual assistant. Well, Raffle's already your assistant in the first place before we met.
Good attention to detail, Prodi. But, Sam, isn't it the time for you to take Cecily for a ride?
Oof, how didn't I know that? And since I don't have work today, the WNKT is making pretty good business anyway. I will have her head out to see the biggest egg in the world with me.
Identify location of biggest egg in the world.
I know where the egg is. It's in Winlock, just only an hour's drive from here.
Winlock. Last time I checked, that town isn't very big, but I digress. Well, have fun there.
Okay then. Off to pick up Cecily first, then.
Hey, don't forget me.
You won't be forgotten, Prodi, since you're not spyware like what Bonzi is.
Hey, why does Rudy get all the attention that I don't?
Well, for one, you're overrated, and two, Prodi never collects personal info from children, nor does he install pups/puppies onto my computer. So he's basically you, but much better.
Yeah, you're such overrated malware.
I'm not overrated, you assholes. I have my fans, and they still love me because of what I'm capable of.
Haha, what a viral crybaby. Now, let's start my testeros up and let's pick Cecily up.
God, why does that fag-ass spirit imposter of me decide to join with Expandon? That's a load of baloney. Oh, who could it be? Oh, Expandon, I didn't know that you may come over here to me.
I ain't here to pay a visit for you. I got something much better for this kind of treatment.
And that is?
A knuckle sandwich. For spyware nutcases like you.
The fuck, man? The fuck was that for?
Well, you're so obnoxious that you only did crimes for a living, cause you know, you're spyware.
But I haven't done anything to you yet, what the fuck?
Oh, the police already. Another time, I have pork chop business to attend to. It's go time.
Holy shit, he has guns. What should we do?
Lethal force is authorized. He's threatening us with guns. Take him out.
On to it, boss.
Oh, more cops thrown at me. Sorry PD, but I'm on the run. See ya.
What the fuck just happened? Dispatch, we have Microsoft Sam heading northbound on Memphis Street in a red sports car. Request air overwatch immediately.
So Cecily, what do you think of my ride?
Oh? Your ride is pretty exotic. Very speedy even. No wonder why you have the nicest car on the block.
This is in no small part because that car he has is a Ferrari, a 1992 512 TR. An iconic automobile after the F40.
Oh really? Last time I checked, Ferraris are quite exotic here.
But that's only surface level. It has a pretty magnificent 4.9-liter flat 12 engine that generates 422 horsepower. Definitely a Ferrari that's known for. Oh, speed limit. I must slow down.
Microsoft Sam? Why is there a line of armored trucks doing out here?
What the? Let's see. Excuse me, but I have friends with me to go see the world's largest egg in Winlock. Hey, aren't you Microsoft Sam that just beaten up a poor defenseless bird before? You mean PD? WTF, I would never beat up a parrot like that, even if it's spyware. Why ask me that? The higher-ups have informed us of Microsoft Sam wanted for domestic violence, resisting arrest and murder of police officers. We are not letting you pass. We have orders. WTF, we just wanted to see the world.
Hey, don't flare up. Let me handle this. Being Microsoft Sam's acquaintance, I may have knowledge about what this other Sam you're talking about.
Listen here, buddy, cause I don't have time for annoying animated characters like you.
But I'm not finished. What I've been told is that there's someone who has made a duplicate of Microsoft Sam, just for the sake of acting just like him. I've known about this via intel from Russell Bot-10's databanks.
Any proof?
None yet, but I do have a feeling that clone might be coming this way here.
So, the only proof that I got from that supposed Microsoft Sam character is criminal impersonation. I'm gonna let you pass, but this one time only, cause next time we will tell you to turn your vehicle around the moment you come this way here. Now proceed.
Thanks, officer. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell any of your SWAT buddies who let us in. A bit of persuasion work, but at least it paid off. Now we can go.
Okay then. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're almost here at the egg. Be careful, because we're in a police-controlled area, where my clone would be it. Okay, here we are, the biggest landmark in Winlock. Let me shut the engine off. Here we made it, peeps. Despite the roadblock, we have now made it to the world's largest egg. Winlock used to be the biggest producer of chicken eggs. That is, until most of its industry has been shut off and left abandoned. Pretty interesting part of this town's history, eh?
Wow. Never knew this town would be that specialized in egg production. So you're right, Sam. This does look indeed interesting. I don't know about you, Sam, but I think we aren't safe here.
No worries, Cicely. That probable clone of me is the authorities' problem at this moment.
Hey, where is that panda car going?
Oh, it's going after some clone that may come his way here. And there he comes.
Oof, that's gonna hurt. Hey, wait a minute, who was that in the car? Oh, God! This cannot be!
2 Microsoft Sams? But that's impossible. There can only be one.
Maybe a familiar face of mine may be up to his old tricks again.
Everyone, clear the area now! People within a 75-yard radius must...
Hey, nobody cares about your boring ass speech, you asshole. Holy shit, he even has my voice and weapons. You know what, I need to take a closer look at him, whenever I feel like it's safe to do so. There he is, man.
Why does he also have a rocket launcher with him?
Pretty obvious to see why, but for now, you and Petey have to get out of the danger zone, while I go after my clone to tell him why he has brought in so much violence here. By the way, I programmed my Rafflecopter to medevac you guys out of here.
Now that is technical engineering.
But, Sam, you can't just leave us out here. We're miles from home.
Hey, you know us action movie hero likes this whole you stay here thing and such.
Your loss. On my book.
Condor 6 to HQ. Cannot zero in on suspect. Can you request search and destroy teams down on the ground to find Microsoft Sam?
Negative Condor 6. A search and destroy team would be too costly. Call off the search. Please return to base and await further orders.
Copy dispatch. Disengaging now.
Well, looks like the police have given up on trying to find me. Now, it's, hey, I feel something funny about me. No. What's happening to me? Excuse me. I have no idea why you have to inflict so much violence, but I seriously must take you downtown with me. Okay. So, what's this whole deal you're talking about? What's the game? There's no point in keeping up the act with me. The real question is, who are you? Let me guess. This is all a distraction to keep me busy. If you say so, but I must warn you, you're gonna need a plastic surgeon. Take a look at yourself in the reflection of my Ferrari. Really? Is this me? This is all a trick. How are you doing this? Answer me. Chill out. Come quietly and I won't hurt you. Bollocks! Ow. 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 Whoever you are, you don't look so good. Leave me alone. I have problem.
My friend, I would consider that an understatement.
But he looked like me. I no understand.
It's all right. Calm down.
How? How could he? I'm Microsoft Sam. Me. Ugh. Me.
What's happening to him? Why isn't he following my orders?
I warned you. Working on replicated speech technologies based on such outdated software is way outside my department. It's unlike what I've ever done before. It must be breaking down with bugs. Activate the auto-destruct. Get rid of them all while we can.
We are not scrapping the whole project for one glitch. Take this opportunity to learn Clippy and study him for the sake of the others. Come, let's look you over.
What? Going on? Me. Microsoft Sam?
Yes, of course you are.
At least his program memories are holding, although those software bugs in his system may have corrupted his BIOS and forcibly upgraded his speech API to SAPI5.
Lol, no kidding.
Yes. What? Me.
Bizarrosoft Sam, that's what you am. Hey, that rhymes.
Bizarrosoft Sam? That's not my name.
Sure does fit you like a glove here, Sammy boy.
No. Me am Microsoft Sam. Me am greatest text-to-speech voice. Me show you.
Looks like you and I are gonna have a long discussion about this, Anna.
But Zeke, I didn't really mean to.
No buts either. I don't understand why Microsoft Sam clone would run away like that, let alone being able to rocket jump his way out. No matter, I have my own enforcer, in case, if that friend of ours decides to rebel against us.
In other words, unleashing Project Nemesis onto the world? Zeke, didn't you realize that Frankenstein's monster thing of yours is still in its experimental stages?
I'm aware of those risks, Clippy, but he'll also serve as my bodyguard for whenever Sam interferes with me. Anna, show Nemesis to him.
shit. This guy is freaking huge. He would easily crash through a wall and such.
Well, this is because I wanted to make myself an obedient super soldier, programmed to only answer to me. Knowing how to use weapons, he would eventually prove to be more than a match for Microsoft Sam. But for now, we have a runaway clone to deal with. Only time will tell.
This is going to be yet another horrible day.
Cheer the hell up, Sam. By the way, did you get any confirmation about that clone I talked to you about from yesterday?
Yes, I have. And from what I could tell from my encounter with him at Winlock, he does indeed have 6 fingerprints all over him, or lack thereof, because none of us have any actual hands. But what I didn't notice is that he started to change in front of me, and now he looks very white and zombie-like. He really reminds me of Bizarro. You know, an evil, twisted clone of Superman.
Oh lord, this is more serious than I thought. Based on what you saw, that duplicate of you actually wound up being a Bizarro of you. If so, then be really careful of him, whenever you find him.
I know how to take every precaution possible for stuff like that. I'll find out if, whether or not that Bizarro me is truly evil or otherwise. But before I head out to go find Bizarro Sam, I gonna have to end part 1 here, in a totally bogus cliffhanger though. Looks like we now have a deficient clone of me running loose in Speakonia City, after my close encounters with him at Winlock, which I took Brody and Cicely with me to go see the world's largest egg. As for this whole video, this is going to be the first time it'll become a 2-parter, and I really hate 2-parters myself. The reason for this is because this whole video Colden has been working on has been left in the back burner for well around 5 months. In other words, this video has been in development hell for a pretty long time. With the production issues aside, I think that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of me going after my Bizarro on me, and until next time, I'll see you later.